Today is a significant day. It's a day when a number of people who didn't even know about the Emancipation Proclamation, when people were informed that they were no longer legally enslaved, that they had a right to be free and they had a right to be people.
Juneteenth was known amongst the blacks, but it was never recognized as an actual event where there were still slaves even after the Emancipation Proclamation, all those things that took place. Even after the Civil War ended, there were still slaves out in Texas and so forth, other states that they were still in bondage, even though all that had been lifted.
It's about the blacksmiths and the seamstresses and the musicians and the farmers and the soldiers and all of the other activities and professions that African Americans have participated in back in the past. And so we're trying to start an educational program and bring the, I'm with First Unitarian also, and to bring the Unitarians into the community to help with the education and become a part of what's going on. We had a very important colored infantry from Ohio. They were very well decorated. They were acclaimed for the things that they did, their bravery and their fighting in the Civil War.
Everybody has history, whether you was on a good side of history or a bad side of the history, and you should know your history, especially the bad, not to repeat those again.
Got my hand on a gospel plow, won't take nothing for my journey now. Keep your hand on the plow and you hold right on. Hold on, hold on. Keep your hand on the plow and you hold right on.
In terms of Juneteenth, we at First Unitarian are a social justice congregation, and this is a large event for social justice. The recognition from 1865 Texas, when the enslaved people were informed that technically they had already been freed, they had just not been informed of that fact. So this is a time to celebrate freedom and to come and kind of have a party.
So I'm here with a group called Toledo Persists, and we are just out here trying to register people to vote and talk a little bit about voter protection and the election that's coming up and the importance of voting in November. Get out to vote and, learn about candidates in your local area, because the local candidates are so important to where our tax dollars go. So learn who's on the ballot locally, and if you're so inclined, get involved. Get involved with a group like Toledo Persists or, the party that you're affiliated with, because we need all the help we can get to get the word out about really good candidates.
Are you really afraid?
Today our goal really is just to celebrate the freedom that the people in Galveston and in Texas in general heard about 2 years after everybody else realized that they were freed men. To do that and to remind people of that historic fact. You don't often hear about these things in your history classes. In fact, you don't often hear about Buffalo Soldiers in your American history. And one of the things we try to make sure that kids understand is it's not just a matter of black history, it's American history. These men and women fought all the way from after the Civil War, and even some Buffalo Soldiers, although they weren't called that then, were at Galveston that day. We want kids to know that there's a history of service from African Americans, and it continues to this day, and that's why we do service in the community. We just celebrated our 10th anniversary last year, so we'll be celebrating 11 years coming up in October. We actually have a party planned already for October 5th that'll be open to the public. It's also the night that we'll award our scholarships, which we do every year. It gives the community an opportunity to come and join us, meet us, learn a little bit more about us, and celebrate our triumphs throughout the year, the ones that we have, and also help us plan for the following year for what we're going to do here in Northwest Ohio.
So we are here just to let people know about all the amazing things that we're doing at Big Brothers Big Sisters, and also potentially recruit some volunteers. One of the programs that we're currently running right now is our Empowering Future Leaders program, and so that is running right now all the way through July 18th, and all you have to do is be ages 6 through 16 to be a part of our program. So we teach them life skills, we teach them leadership development, how to be a positive role model. We're always looking for people who are interested in being a big sister or a big brother, because we do have a great need for that. We have over 200 kids on our waiting list. It's really only just 48 hours out of the year that you would invest in a child's life. So we also provide like activities for them to do. So we sponsor different events like taking them to the opera or taking them to urban air, so at no cost to them because they're already giving us their time. So it's really a minimal amount of their time. That's what they would be doing, and they would be really making an investment in the child's life.